It's the top of the hour and time once again for the latest from the Eat, Drink, Explore news desk. I just mouthed that for people that were watching it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Watching at home. I don't know if it worked well or not.
I was thinking that we were watching one of those old Godzilla movies or something.
All right. Patti Piburn is here, and she does have the latest from the Eat, Drink, Explore news desk. What do we got, Patti?
We have lots of good information is what we have this morning. Good morning to everyone out there. Letting your child travel alone can certainly be a nerve-wracking experience for parents, especially the younger ones. It is a service airlines offer and charge extra for. In June, 10-year-old Phoebe Clabon was traveling to summer camp. Phoebe didn't show up for more than an hour at the O'Hare Airport. The United Airlines attendant who was supposed to help her get to her connecting flight didn't show up and left her stranded. She didn't know what to do. Well, Phoebe's parents got a call that she did not make her connecting flight. Of course, that's upsetting. Apparently, when Phoebe asked for assistance at the airport, United Airlines employees said they were too busy. Well, as it turns out, Phoebe's parents got her a flight home from summer camp on a different airline. Makes sense. When staying at a hotel, you can expect a clean bed that is bug-free. Well, that's at least what you expect. An article in USA Today shows 5 ways to avoid bed bugs. They say, first, check your bed when you arrive. Pull back the sheets, take a look at the mattress. Look and see if there are any pepper-like stains, usually in the corners, and also just check for the bugs themselves. Sometimes you can see them. If you notice signs of bed bugs, request a room change. Also, don't leave your luggage on the ground. Hang up your clothes. And finally, keep everything off the ground. Not just your clothing, everything. And when you get home, debug your luggage and your clothes. All right, joining us now, Nicole Powers. She is going to let us know about whether we should be eating egg yolks. This is no yolk, right?
It is, Patty. According to a new study published in Atherosclerosis, consumers are led to believe that eating egg yolks is okay because of marketing. Egg marketers say that eggs are a part of a healthy diet and back this up by using 2 well-known studies, one of these conducted by Harvard University. Now, these studies used healthy people and they didn't look at long-term outcomes, which this new study reports makes them unreliable because they say if you're 25 years old and you're eating an unhealthy diet, you still would not have a heart attack for another 30 years. So the lead author of this study invented what is called egg yolk years. This is how many eggs per week are consumed multiplied by how many years consumed. And the more egg yolk years a person has, the more you will see accelerated growth of plaque in their arteries. I spoke to the lead author, and this is what else he had to say.
If you want to live to be 80 without having a stroke, you don't want to be piling more plaque on your arteries over the years in between. The only people who should eat egg yolks on a regular basis are people who know they're going to die young.
That was Dr. David Spence, and what he is saying is that egg yolks should not be a part of anyone's diet. And the study also says that plaque buildup from the egg yolks happens in a similar manner to smoking. Dr. Spence suggests that we stick to a Mediterranean diet, which consists of more vegetables and less meat in comparison to Americans' diets.
Well, Nicole, all of that sounds really great.
I know, it's really sad, though.
You like the Mediterranean diet? Sounds great, but I also like to include eggs with that, so I don't like the rest of it.
He did say that egg whites are okay, so you could still make an egg white omelet,
right.
I guess.
All right. Very interesting, Nicole. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, some new interesting food information. Chemists created a new chocolate with half the fat and half the guilt. The other half of the fat, which comes mostly from the cocoa butter and milk fats, is now being replaced by fruit juice. The chemist infused orange and cranberry juice into the milk, retaining the melt-in-your-mouth chocolate sensation. Now, the half-fat chocolate does have hints of the fruit flavor. The chemists say they can also use water and small amounts of vitamin C to maintain that chocolate melting experience. Well, a study on obesity rates in the U.S. just released this week shows more than 30% of the population in 12 states are considered obese. The study used reports from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Mississippi is the most obese state with nearly a 35% obesity rate. Colorado has the lowest number in the country with about 21%. Researchers in the future say they plan to include projections for obesity in each state for the year 2030. All right, we have some cool summer air that is helping some of the United States, a cold front bringing in some much-needed showers for the plains and the Midwest. We see some storms lingering around the U.S. That shouldn't last too long, but it should bring those temperatures back down. The Central Coast here is seeing just a slight rise in temperatures. We have some highs in the 80s if you are in the inland areas. Some of our inland areas are a little bit warmer into the 90s, but it's a little bit better, and we do have that slight chance, Randall, of the thunder showers for the mountainous areas, especially south in the southern portion of Santa Barbara County mountains.
Yeah, we're getting, and this happens